is Peter Lee. I was born and raised north of Boston.
My name's Alex Shea. I was born in the States, but grew up in China.
Our company is Atlas Wearables, and the product is Atlas. Atlas tracks your activity and identifies your exercises at the gym.
My dad was an electrical engineer. He kind of suggested I try out computer engineering in school. So did that, took a programming class freshman year and fell in love with it and just ran with it.
Engineering has been always an interest of mine. I grew up playing Legos all the time. It's just probably one of the most fun things in the world.
And I moved to Taipei when I was about 5. I went to an American school there. Then I moved to Beijing and got the rest of my schooling there at International School of Beijing.
The funny thing is I actually went to ISB as well, but it was at a different time. The skills you learn as a child when you move from different locations certainly helps develop, I think, certain levels of social skills that you might not experience if you grew up in the same place your entire life.
The thing that might have helped most was just to keep an open mind.
We all had backgrounds in athletics. Me and Alex used to swim, and it really came from noticing the need and sort of the lack of technology available in the gym. And we really felt that the technology could do so much more for that entire industry. So Atlas is a wrist-worn device you wear it on either wrist. And we packed it with inertial sensors. From the inertial sensor data, we can essentially map out the 3D trajectory of your wrist. And then each movement, full body, lower body, push-ups, anything, has a distinct pattern and a distinct fingerprint. The display itself will be able to tell you as you complete sets what the exercise was, the quality of your form, and at the same time, the hardware itself will be combined with SpO2 or heart rate sensing as well. So you can get all these different metrics such as explosiveness, stability, max acceleration, max deceleration. All those different stats can be extracted from the inertial sensor data. At the same time, you can sync it to your Bluetooth phone, and at that point we can take advantage of a much larger screen where you can then compete with friends, compare workouts, you can like challenge other people to different exercises. We came to TechCrunch Hardware Battlefield because it's awesome. We have friends who've been through the Disrupt as well and heard incredible stories about it. TechCrunch, the blog itself, is an incredible reach, incredible quality of news as well. You can't really find the level that TechCrunch can provide elsewhere. We're certainly excited to be here, and we're really happy about the product. And we think it's something that solves a lot of pain points that many people experience. And we're really hoping that we can corral enough people together to help back our campaign.
Hi, my name's Emily. I'm from Bath, but live in London. I have a company called Blaze, and we make innovative products for urban cyclists. And we're launching with the Laser Light. The Laser Light tackles the biggest cause of fatality, which is being caught in a blind spot. It's a front-facing bike light, but it has a laser, and it projects a symbol of a bike onto the ground in front of you. I was a girl that could do maths and science at school. I did physics, maths, chemistry, and further maths. But all I wanted to be doing was art and design. So I ended up at Oxford University reading physics, and I left to go and do product design in Brighton. I'd never been on a bike, 2010, but decided to cycle the length of the UK for charity. So bought a bike, trained for 4 months and got the biking bug really badly. So I went back to design school in my final year and decided to find the biggest challenge facing urban cyclists, really deeply understand it and then tackle it. And the biggest threat is personal safety in the blind spot. And it was a case of cycling around town and thinking, that truck just in front of me can't see me. If I was there, he could see me. Oh, project myself there. It goes in your handlebars like a normal bike light. It's got 2 buttons, one for the light and one for the laser. You can have them both on independently or together. It's got a safety sensor. It's USB charge. The optics inside it are quite complicated. We're using a diffractive optical element, completely fully sealed, waterproof, aircraft-grade aluminium casings, diamond cut. It's a beautiful bike light. I've literally just come off a plane from China. I saw my assembly line and final production, and it was one of, if not the most special moment of this whole entrepreneurial journey. It was, really exciting. This has been years of thinking about it and imagining that moment of holding one in my hands. Yeah, it was very special. I came to Hardware Battlefield because I've got a product that solves a real problem, and for some reason nobody else has done it yet. I want to show the world the light for the first time.
is Aleš. I'm from Slovenia.
Marko from Slovenia.
We're cube sensors. Cube sensors are small, beautiful devices that measure everything that can be measured about the indoors: temperature, light, noise, humidity, barometric pressure, and air quality. So everything that influences you as a human being. I studied computer science back in Slovenia, did a lot of programming, and then went for an MBA.
Well, basically, I started coding when my father first brought a computer home, like elementary school. And his solution to all my computer problems was, here's the book, read it and create it yourself.
I have a 10-year-old daughter back in Slovenia, happily married. I don't have a dog. I just have my startup.
I'm married to a lawyer, fortunately.
The idea is that you place one device in each room of your home or office. When you combine these different things that we measure, like noise, like humidity and temperature together, and you correlate it, you get a whole new way of understanding what's going on in the environment. For example, we can tell you when your office is productive environment and when it's not. Air quality is such a big problem that even United Nations issued guidelines what people should do indoors. For example, even a loud noise environment, which we all worked in, can increase the stress, the physical stress levels of a human being by 40%. And we're simply not aware of that. With cube sensors, we become aware of that and we can do something about it. The TechCrunch Battlefield is one of the best ways to show off your product against everybody else who's doing similar stuff and see how good we did. It's tested with users, and it's a really innovative way how to manage your indoor environment. We are going to win because we have the best product.
My name is Jordan Monroe from Provo, Utah. Our company is Owlet Baby Care. We've created a smart sock that sends heart rate and oxygen to a parent's smartphone. My background's a little bit different than I guess you might think some of other entrepreneurs are. I was raised in like a very rural town, and starting your own business always looked like a big risk. But the more I dove into it, the more I started to understand more about entrepreneurship, I realized that you're investing in yourself as a person, and you're taking out risk because you're not depending on others to provide you a job or provide you what you need. But when you invest in yourself, you're able to create value wherever you need. My team, we all met at BYU, and we were all working in entrepreneurial stuff on campus. 4 out of the 5 of us are all fathers. One of our founders, my good friend Kurt Workman, had a cousin pass away from SIDS, and he said he hadn't had his child yet, but he said there's got to be a way that we can empower parents. The Owlet Vitals monitor works by sending infrared and red light through the baby's foot, and does some math on the back end to figure out what the heart rate and the oxygen levels are of the child, and sends that via Bluetooth 4.0 to a parent's smartphone. We could actually save lives with this product. We will have the largest infant data set that's ever existed. Data researchers and universities will be able to unlock some really amazing stuff about what's going on with children that sometimes die suddenly. Here at CES is where kind of everything happens, and we figured being there would be a huge benefit to our company. Even if we, didn't even make it to anywhere past the first round, I think getting that exposure and also getting feedback from the judges was super valuable. I feel like we've got a product that's actually going to change the world.